So, you're wondering where the best places in Paris to take pictures of the Eiffel Tower are? Well, I'm about to spill all of my secrets with you. This one on Crew, whatever, I don't know how to say it, the name on the screen. This one's more busy with people. I think it's a good view, but I think the one that I went to before was better than this one. Just the angle of the pictures of how that one came out better. I think this one's good if you want the cute, like, what is that, rack thingy? Fence thingy. It's a cute little area as you saw from the clips, but I think the other one is better. Let's go next. So we're gonna finish the rest of this video in my apartment with some pre-filmed footage of all of the places, of course. This is, you guys can't see my whole face. We're gonna finish this here in my apartment so that I can really talk to you about the rest of the places with, of course, footage and pictures, examples of all the rest of the places I'm gonna talk to you about. I've got 14 more to tell you about. The other one is actually near l'Arc de Triomphe. I love to go to this little spot. I discovered this spot exactly a little over 4 years ago when I was here wandering on a trip one time on just a day in Paris. And I love this shot. I've been trying to exactly recreate this photo for many years and I've never recreated it. I'll put it right here. It's a beautiful shot. You know, it's one of those places in big cities like New York or Paris where you realize you're in a city, but you're not, it's not like right in front of you because it's at an angle and it's from a distance. Another one I really like, actually, I discovered in the summer, is the top of l'Arc de Triomphe. It is 13 euros to go up. I think it's very expensive. You should definitely do it once and probably don't need to do it again. But I really do love the way that all of those pictures came out. I'll put the footage here. I'll put some selfies I took here at the top of l'Arc de Triomphe. And yeah, I really like that one. I don't think that there's a high viewpoint that you'll get closer to feeling like you're next to the Eiffel Tower. It is a really special one, worth doing at least once. Also, we went to this one in the clips shown earlier, Avenue President Wilson. I really did like this shot. It was really, in fact, really beautiful. I don't know if I went to the exact spot that a lot of Instagrammers or people online go to, but the way that there was little restaurants set up there, it was truly gorgeous with the winter sun and a cloudless sky. Loved the way that that one came out. I definitely recommend that as a secret one for Instagram pictures. I don't know if that one's found. I'm putting it on the internet now. I'm sharing all my secrets. A very underrated bridge in Paris to take a picture of the Eiffel Tower is actually Pont L'Alma. Pont L'Alma. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Of course, it'll be on the screen here. I'll put some pictures and I'll put some video footage. You are not gonna get a better front side of the Eiffel Tower. So you know you have like the side where she looks fuller and then you have kind of the 2D side where it's flat and you see the, you know, the shape that I'm making. That one's really good for that. And then I don't know what it's called, I forget the name of it, but the bridge after that, that is like Pont Alexandre, which everyone talks about all of the time. That's like a shot of that, but you're way closer. I'll put a picture here as well of that. That bridge is gorgeous for a view of the Eiffel Tower. Again, I don't know why it's not very well known, but I think that that's a very underrated view of the Eiffel Tower. We also have Rue Saint Domonique. This is very well known on the internet. I live in this neighborhood. I live around this street, so often sometimes I'll choose to walk home just to see this view, but I love to walk here like at night and sunrise, sunset, the daytime. You have to walk further out enough. Like I really recommend going to the Café Le Recrutement at Le Tour-Morbourg Boulevard. That's really the best view to see it. So that's definitely one that's worth it. But one that's really underrated is the street right over it, Rue Grenelle. I walk by when I'm crossing through Invalides all the time to go to school. You have a stunning view of the Eiffel Tower from Rue Grenelle from Invalides as well. That's a really good one that you should take note of. Square Rapp. This one's online a lot too. It's not a full view, but it's very quiet. It's around my neighborhood and it's like a little pocket of Spain in Paris. And it's really a special picture of the Eiffel Tower there. On Avenue Bosquet. Anywhere along Avenue Bosquet, you'll come into little pockets where you will have a gorgeous little shot of the Eiffel Tower. Perfect for Instagram. This one is really well known. It's Rue de l'Université and Avenue de la Bourdonnais. You will never walk by here, especially on a weekend where this is not packed, but for good reason. It is, I think, one of the best places to take a picture of the Eiffel Tower, to see the Eiffel Tower sparkle. I really do recommend this. It's pretty much busy all hours of the day, all of the time, but it is worth the hype, this one. One that I feel like is not found, again, for some reason, I've discovered it while walking around, is Avenue de Saxe, I think I'm saying. I stumbled upon this one time. You'll be just walking along this pavement and you have a full straight down the shot view of the Eiffel Tower. I think it makes for a really cute picture. I think it's a very cute little shot there too. Of course, we talked about this before, Pont Alexandre 3. This one's very popular, very often, kind of like in Manhattan, when you're walking around, you see photo shoots. You will never walk by here and like not see a wedding or something being shot here. You know, I think even Emily in Paris had a shot here at some point. It is the most beautiful bridge in Paris, that's no surprise. This is a really nice place to take a picture. I've liked watching the sunsets from here, so I do recommend that one. A view that so many people don't know, and I always tell this to people right away when I meet them and they're touring in Paris for the first time, I think Le Centre Pompidou is a very underrated free view. 100% free, doesn't cost any money. Don't let people fool you into thinking you need to buy a ticket. I did that twice in my idiocy. You don't have to buy a ticket, you just have to go through security, go straight to the left. There will be elevators. It'll say the cinéma or la bibliothèque, because I think there's, I don't know, there's a cinema and there's a library. It's a library, this entire thing. It's a giant public library. You just take the escalators all the way to the top, and not only will you have a view of the Eiffel Tower, which is a stunning picture, it's one of my favorite pictures I've taken of Paris, but you'll see Montmartre, you'll see the Sacré-Cœur, you'll see everything, you'll see Notre Dame, you'll see Paris, and it's beautiful. It's a city center view. It's gorgeous. This is one that's also very, I think, underrated, that a lot of people don't know what to do when they're in Paris. I always tell people that one New Yorker looking building, that's Tower Montparnasse. That is the place I went up the very first time I was in Paris, and it is a beautiful one because it's the only place in Paris you're not, Parisians joke it's because it's one of the only places in Paris that you're not looking at Tower Montparnasse, but also because you have a straight shot view on the Eiffel Tower. I have not found another viewpoint that is quite that good for getting a very straight shot frontal face of the Eiffel Tower with no like different kinds of angles. It is a little expensive. I think it's 11 euros as a student, 14 euros or so to go up as someone who's not a student or a European citizen. But there's a little lounge up there, there's a bar. Again, with COVID and how it's going right now, not sure exactly what that looks like now, but it's definitely worth it, I think, to do at least once. You can see, again, kind of like with Centre Pompidou, you see a lot of Paris. You can see things very, very tiny. I went up here with a friend in the summer and we had a lot of fun just trying to find all of Paris's monuments really, really small from up above at a distance. So that one, that's one of my favorites all time. I really recommend Tower Montparnasse. This is a very common one, very typical one, but it is definitely worth doing, is Pont de la Concorde. Personally, I adore this spot at night. I think there isn't a better place to watch the reflection of the lights on the Seine with the Eiffel Tower's light oscillating in the sky. It tugs on my heartstrings every time. But I've also come here for sunrise, of course. Any time of day in Paris is beautiful. I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is one that you'll just inevitably come across in your trip to Paris because you're walking around. I'm sure you're going to pass here whilst you're on your adventures in Paris. This is one that I love, but literally, so January 3rd, I have a clip. It was here, and now January 6th, it was gone again, and it wasn't here at the start of summer, and then it was here at the end of summer, and then when I came in September, I think it was gone again, but it came back for Christmas. It's Les Grandes Rues, or the Ferris wheel at Jardin de Tuileries. I live here and I don't understand. I think that they take it away and they put it here only during certain times of the year. I don't understand, but if you're here and the Ferris wheel happens to be here at the same time, I could not recommend it enough. It might be my favorite high-up view of Paris. It is a Ferris wheel. It's a little, for me, a little fear of heights, so it's a little uncomfortable, but it's 12 euros, and I don't think you could have a more beautiful view of all of Paris besides being up in that Ferris wheel, because you're in Jardin de Tuileries. You're literally in the center of Paris, so everywhere you turn you see every single one of Paris's monuments, and it's gorgeous. So if you're here when the Ferris wheel is here, I definitely recommend that. You'll also get a beautiful Jardin de Tuileries and Tour Eiffel shot from there. And the last one, I'm sure you've heard of this, Galeries Lafayette. Go to 40 Boulevard Haussmann. If you walk up and you try and speak French, is it open? They'll say no. That's a lie. They mean that the cafes aren't open, especially if you're here in the winter, because I would come here in May of 19, and then again, like when I guess I came back this past summer, and then I'll be like, oh, la terrasse est ouverte, is the terrace open? They'd be like, no, but it is. You just have to go all the way up to the 6th floor, just walk in, and you'll see it as you're climbing up the escalators for the 6th floor, the very top floor. You go outside. Again, it's a very beautiful view. You can't see all of Paris, but it is a really nice shot. I love insider tip. I love to go take pictures near that little slot of flowers and get the Eiffel Tower in between. I think it makes for a really nice creative angle. Well, yeah guys, I just spilled to you 16 places that I love to take pictures of the Eiffel Tower. I'm sure that there are even more, but we're just getting started looking for all of the greatest spots in Paris to take pictures. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a like and a subscribe, because I am an American living in Paris. I do nothing but make videos and I'm very asocial. I'm here for YouTube, essentially. Well, no, I don't get paid for YouTube. Yet. One day. But please like and subscribe, because a lot of videos on insider tips on Paris will be coming your way if you do, as well as just getting to hang out with me. Okay, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for a video just like this very soon. Bye!